Hello, welcome to our academy. Introducing the upcoming batch courses on Unacademy Plus. This is Rakesh Biswal. I have been teaching since last 8 years. I have been teaching various subjects. I have appeared in UPSC Civil Service Examination interview and Odisha Civil Service Examination interview as well. I have pursued my master in physics from Revolt University. WBCS Prelims second batch with live doubt clearing starting from 18 January. Laksha program WBCS Prelims 2021 Hindi version batch starting from 20th January. Special batch for WP Constable and SI starting from 25th January. 120 days comprehensive course on PSC KPA starting from 20th January. Full year resolution batch for WBPSC 2020 starting batch K starting from 13th January. Mega Championships test enroll now starting from 16th January. Another great news, on Unacademy subscription is now available at no cost EMI. Use ATM and debit card. This is the subscription plans. For 1 month, what is 1,900. For 12 months, it is 10,450. For 24 months, it is 15,200. Use my code RRYT to get 10% discount. Use my code RRYT to get 10% discount. So we'll start our lecture. This is basically important objective questions which I have selected for UPSC and for OPSC examination, right? OPSC and WBCPSC examination, PSC examination, right? The fact which I will repeat is basically important for your state public service commission, and the overall question will be important for UPSC, right? The context of Indigo Revolt 19th century. Consider the following statements. The revolt occurred in western regions of United Province. The rebellion against European planters later turned into a movement against colonial government. The Indigo Commission appointed to inquire into the problem found the indigo cultivation system is oppressive. Okay, first statement is wrong because it is started in Bengal, right? Not in United Province. It is in Bengal. In the revolt, it started in Bengal. Next, the rebellion of European planters was a movement against. It was not against colonial government. Basically, it was against European planters. Right? The rebellion was against European planters, not against colonial government. So, second statement is wrong. Indigo Commission appointed to inquire the problem found that indigo cultivation is oppressive. Right? Some associated information is that Dinbandhu Mitra written Neel Darpan, right? Neel Darpan by Dinbandhu Mitra. Bandhu Mitra. This explains Nilabandhu Mitra. This explains the operation by planters of indigo planters, right? Dinbandhu Mitra. So it was started in Bengal. It was against the European planters, indigo planters, and it was very much oppressive. It was in. These things are mentioned in Neel Darpan by Dinbandhu Mitra. Consider the following statements regarding the Congress session princely states participation in freedom struggle. The Nagpur session 1920 allowed the people of states for the first time to initiate political activities in the Indian Congress. Second, the Haripura session of 1938 extended the call for freedom struggle to the people of states. First statement is wrong. The Congress for the first time at its Nagpur session initiated its policy towards people's movement in the princely states. It called that princely states to grant full responsible government in the states, but it couldn't. But they could not initiate political activity in the name of Congress. So Nagpur session has not allowed the state to initiate political activities in the name of Indian Congress. So this is wrong. The Haripura session 1938, Congress had reiterated its policy that states should not be launched in the name of Congress, should rely on their own independent strength and fight through local organizations. So statement 2 is also wrong, right? It has not extended call for freedom struggle to the people of the states. They should what Congress said. It said that they should rely on their own independent strength. So both statements are wrong. Next, consider the following regarding Battle of Plassey. It was fought between British East India Company on one side and Nawab of Bengal and French force on the other side. True. British India Company and Nawab of Bengal and French force. Battle of Plassey. Right. After the battle, Mir Jafar was made the Nawab of Bengal. This is also true. Mir Jafar, who basically supported the British while staying in the position, he supported the British and hence he became the Nawab of Bengal. Right. So both statements are correct. Battle of Plassey, it ended in 1757. It was Robert Clive led the company's army against Sirajudallah in at Plassey. Robert Clive. So these both statements are correct. So 77, it ended. Robert Clive was the British head of the British army. After the battle, Mir Jafar was made the Nawab of Bengal. So British East India Company at one side and Nawab of Bengal and French force on the other side. Next. Consider the following report demands. What are the demands of Nehru Report 1928? Nehru Report, basically by Motilal Nehru. It was by Nehru Report was by Motilal Nehru to draft constitution, to draft a new constitution, right? It sought reservation for Muslims on provincial government. It sought reservation, no, there is no such provision. Reservation. There are Muslims are already granted separate electorates. Government of India 1909, right? It didn't sought reservation. It recommended universal adult suffrage and dissociation of state from religion. Yes, this is true. Dissociation of state from religion and universal adult suffrage. Everybody can vote. Universal adult suffrage means everybody has equal right to vote. It demanded complete independence for India. No, not demand complete independence for India. It demanded dominion status, right? It demanded dominion status. So, Nehru Report 1928 by Motilal Nehru, it demanded dominion status. It recommended universal adult suffrage. It rejected separate electorates. Next. During civil disobedience movement, a powerful agitation called as Count Income Circular launched in Assam because why? Because it imposed censorship in national and regional press? No. This is wrong. It is not out press. It is industrial workers too from trade unions? No. Prohibited students from participating in political activities. Count Income Circular in Assam. We have our Count Income Circular in Assam. Right. It is basically launched to prevent student. It was circulars to prevent student from political activities in civil disobedience movement. It is basically started in 1930. And their guardians to punish assurance of good behavior for good behavior, not for basically it. They have released a circular for students not to participate in political activities. Timeline was 1930 during Stadium, right? Civil disobedience movement. Assam, remember Curriculum Circular Assam prohibited students 1930 during civil disobedience movement. Which of the following parties were the part of boycott of Simon Commission 1928? Liberal Federation. This is two. बहिष्कृत हितकर्णी सभा, no Indian Industrial and Commercial Congress, Hindu Mahasabha. These three they boycotted Simon Commission. Right? What is Simon Commission? It was sent to India for Constitution of India. The problem with Simon Commission is that there was no Indian member. That was all white member. Right? When it arrived in India, there was widespread protest. Lala Lajpat Rai was beaten to death. Right. It was Simon Commission. It was in 1927. Congress passed resolution. M.A. Ansari was the president of M.A. Ansari. Remember, M.A. Ansari was the president of 1927 Congress. Right. Congress session. It is basically in Madras. Congress session in Madras, 1927. अच्छा. But Bahishkrita Hitakarni Sabha, basically by Dr. Ambedkar, they take decision to cooperate with all British Simon Commission, right? So Ambedkar supported it, so this is wrong. Bahishkrita Hitakarni Sabha, he has not supported. He has not against Simon Commission, right? During 19th century British India, which of the following objectives guided colonial economic policies? Transformation of colonies into a supplier of foodstuffs and raw material in the metropolis. This is true. A supplier of foodstuffs and raw materials. England from India also they have exported so much raw materials and foodstuffs. A market for the metropolitan manufacturers. The British goods are sold in Indian market at very low price. Import duty was very low, extremely low. And a field for investment of British capital. Yes, their huge capital was invested in Indian market, in Indian railways. So these three options are right. This is the economic policy of colonialism. That is to get the raw material from the colonies and also to sell the cheap goods at cheap price and invest British capital. So this answer 1 and 2 and 3 all are correct. Consider the following statements with regard to civil services in India. Lord Cornwallis introduced coordinated civil services and uncoordinated civil services. Lord Wellesley established College of Fort William at Calcutta to educate recruits of civil services. Charter Act 1853. Charter Act 1853 provided an open committee examination for the recruitment of civil servants. Only third statement is correct. Charter Act 1853. It provided open competitive examination for civil service recruitment of civil servants. Charter Act 1853. Right. So this is Wellesley. Oh yes, this is also true. Lord Wellesley established the College of Fort William, Calcutta, to recruitment civil services. This is also true. Lord Cornwallis introduced civil services and yes, this is also true. So all the three options are true, right? Charter Act 1853 opened competitive exams for recruitment of civil services. Fort William at Calcutta established to educate the civil servant, basically the training college by Lord Wellesley, right? It founded in 1800. Founded in 1800. In 1800, Lord Wellesley founded Fort William. Lord Cornwallis introduced coordinated civil services and uncoordinated civil services. Lord Cornwallis is known as Father of Civil Service in India. Father of Civil Services in India. Father of Civil Services. Father of Civil Services in India. Right? Lord Cornwallis, Father of Civil Services. Lord Wellesley, 1800, established Fort William. Chartered 1853. It has given open competitive examination for civil servants. So option 1, 2, 3 are correct. Bhagat Singh revolutionary socialist leader was associated with which of the following organization? Hindustan Socialist Republic Association, yes, it is true. Naujan Bharat Sabha, it is also true. Workers and Peasant Party, this is also true. So here Bhagat Singh was a Marxist. So option 1, 2, and 3 are correct. He was nephew of Ajit Singh. Ajit Singh, nephew of Bhagat Singh, was nephew of Ajit Singh. He was a Marxist follower. Right. He was associated with Punjab Northern Bharat Sabha. Right. Punjab Northern Bharat Sabha, it is 1926. Punjab Northern Bharat Sabha, it started basically in 1926. So he was associated with all three the three parties. Workers and Peasant Party. This was within Congress. This was a party within Congress. It was Indian National Congress. It was between 1925 and 1929. Right. Workers and Peasant Party. Hindustan HSRA was founded by Chandrasekhar Azad. Right. The leader was Chandrasekhar Azad. Another leadership of Chandrasekhar Azad. Which of the, with reference to anti-Chokidar movement, consider the following statements. Anti-Chokidar movement become a part of civil disobedience movement. So this is yes. And Chokidar was a tax levied. Chokidar was a tax levied by on the village by the panchayats. It was prominent in various parts of southern, northwestern India. No, this is wrong. This is right. These two are right. It was during civil disobedience movement, right? Anti-Chokidar tax. It was basically in northern areas, basically in Bihar. In Bihar, right? Bihar areas, some areas of UP. Anti-Chokidar tax was anti-Chokidar movement become a movement, a part of civil disobedience movement. So basically, it is a northern area of India. It is not so. Option 1 and 2 are correct. And Chokidar tax was levied on the villages by the panchayats. Become a part of civil disobedience movement in the northern India. In the context of Indian freedom movement, Khudai Khidmat Gas organized a peasant movement in Punjab. No. A movement for upliftment of tribals in Gujarat. No. Non-Bharat resistance movement in Northwest Frontier Province. Khudai Khidmat Northwest Frontier Province by Frontier Gandhi. It was started by Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Abdul Ghaffar Khan. He was also known as Frontier Gandhi or Bacha Khan. Northwest, it was also called as Red Shirt Party, right? In Pashtun areas. most active during civil disobedience movement, right? So in WFP, Northwest Frontier Province, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Kudai Khidmatgar, Red Shirt Party, right? These are the most important. He is also called as Frontier Gandhi. He was a Gandhian Satyagraha, non-violent. Consider the following statements. The early nationalists actively demanded industrial workers' rights. Sachipada Banerjee brought out journal Bharat Samajvi to educate workers. Narayan Meghaji Lokhande started Mumbai Mill Hands Association 1980. These two statements are correct. Bombay Mill Hands Association 1890 by N.M. Lokhande. Remember N.M. Lokhande, 1890, Bombay Mill Hands Association. Right. Sasipada Banerjee has founded it as the first journal in 1878. In 1878, Sasipada Banerjee, he has started the first journal for working men's club. Right. Working men's club. He has started this. Early nationalists, the early nationalists like the moderates, they were not, talking about workers' right. So, first statement is demanded industrial workers' right. They have actively demanded workers' right. We don't have any such information. It was N.M. Lokhande and another Lala Lajpat Rai was another leader, working class leader. He became leader of AITUC, that's established in AITUC, All Indian Trade Union Congress. The AITUC established in 1920. AITUC established in 1920. So it was the Lala Lajpat Rai who was the president of it, right? It was the first president. Diwal Chaman Lal was the general secretary. Lala Lajpat was the first president of AITUC. So they are the extremists. So moderates basically, we don't see any such moderates who are actively demanding industrial workers' rights. So this was the first journal regarding workers. That is Bharat Samajvi by Sasipada Banerjee. Narayan Meghali Lokhande, N.M. Lokhande, he has started Bombay Millers Association in 1819. It was the first organization, workers' organization, 1890. Then AITUC started, right? Post-war Economic Development Committee set up in 1942 drafted Bombay Plan. What is Bombay Plan? Bombay Plan, comprehensive land reform, yes. Comprehensive land reform. Cooperativization of production, this is also true. Series of workers' welfare schemes, this is. Complete nationalization, no. This was not a part of Bombay Plan. So this is wrong, right? It has started partial nationalization. It came in 1944, right? Drafted 1942, it came in 1944. It was a set of proposals after World War II for development of India. So basically, your Ratanji Tata and Ghanshyam Das Birla, they all came together, right, to give some recommendations for development of the economy. For partial nationalization, right? Comprehensive, basically cooperativization of production. Because this was advocated by Gandhi as well in his Gandhianism. regarding industrialization. So 1, 2, 3 are correct, right? Complete land reform, comprehensive land reform, cooperativization of production, series of workers welfare schemes. Right? It was by Damsadi Tata and other industrialists. So 1, 2, 3 options are right. Thank you. Share this video, like this video, and subscribe to Let's Crack West Bengal Exams. धन्यवाद.